trying to figure something out. Or I might just talk my way through it until I figure out what it is. Because a lot of it's not going to make sense to me, where it would make sense to you. So I just kind of, it's almost like diarrhea of the mouth. I just start talking, and just whatever I get just comes out. And so hopefully you're able to connect the dots.
Okay.
And so it goes along like that. And then also what I do is oftentimes more than one spirit trying to come through.
Ooh.
So and usually I can tell when the handoff happens because it'll feel a little bit differently, or sometimes I'll see them differently. So if that happens, I'll try to let you know.
Sure.
And then, you know, if there's someone specific that you're looking to communicate with, we can start with that. And a lot of times they'll come through, and sometimes they don't. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. But usually, if there's someone really important that you really want to communicate with, I can usually get them at some point. So.
Gotcha.
So, but there might be other people in line going, hey, I want to talk to Nate too, you know. I want to talk to so that can happen. And sometimes even pets come through. So if you have any deceased pets from, you know, whatever, sometimes they pop in every so often too. So, so that said, was there someone specific that you were hoping to hear from?
Yes, actually, a couple people I was hoping to hear from. First is my grandma, Carmen.
Okay.
My grandpa, Richard.
Okay.
My grandma, Betty.
Okay.
My grandpa, Joe.
Okay.
And would be like my great aunt, Hope.
Okay.
So those are the ones I'm looking here from.
Ones?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And earlier, before I called, I was meditating, and I was getting like a grandma that was kind of trying to pop in. But I told her to wait. I was like, hold on, wait. So I'm not sure which grandma it is, but we'll try to explore that one, see if I can split her through now. So, all right. So let me see and this could take a moment too for me to like connect. So,
sure.
So I'll probably go quiet for about a minute and then start talking.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So on your mom's side of the family, I know you had mentioned two grandmothers, but this one I think is on your mom's side of the family. That's just kind of where it feels like it's coming from. And was she Catholic by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, because so I'm seeing her, and then she's like flashing up basically kind of a classic statue of the Virgin Mary, kind of like what's in the backyard. So that's why I asked, because nobody else really does that. It's a very Catholic thing. So okay. if you had your stereotypical grandmother, I feel very much like she's like that.
Yes.
And she's, and I, she's kind of still doing that. On the other side, she's still kind of trying to go through and like take care of everybody. And so she comes around a lot. And not just with you, but like with other family members. She likes to kind of come in and visit every so often. Because they do that. And I always try to explain this, that like, you know, people like, I don't know, because sometimes people will actually see their relatives and they kind of freak out because they worry that their family's stuck. Like on the side, they didn't, you know, cross over, for lack of a better term, but it's not like that. You know, I always think, you know, heaven or the other side, it's not a jail, you know, they can kind of come and go as they want to in order to visit and stuff.
Okay.
So if you ever, if you ever notice her or feel her, or like if even your kids do, don't worry about it in that sort of manner. Just take comfort in it and say hi, acknowledge her.
Okay.
Because I feel, do your kids ever act like they see somebody?
Yes.
Okay, that's her.
Quite
that's
often.
Her. Yeah, that's her. Because she's showing me her like kind of playing with them, and I don't want to say like tickling them, but kind of poking them a little bit, but and just kind of being silly with them and trying to make them laugh. And I don't feel like they're scared of her or anything. I think they just take it in stride, and they're just like, oh, hey, there's that lady, you know? There's that lady making faces at us again. She's like that. She's just trying to play with them and be around them and whatnot, and be involved in their lives at this point. And, you know, and they may continue to see her for a few more years, and then, you know, at some point, a lot of kids will drop that. But if they ever talk about it, just talk about it with them, you know?
Okay.
And,
I think the grandma that you're seeing is from my dad's side. She acts like a mother, so that's why you're getting that motherly
okay.
sign, I think, because that's how she was.
Okay.
She was like everyone's like mother.
Yeah, and that's the way this lady is. She's just very, and she's just that classic nurturing grandma that wants to, like, that mother hen that wants to take care of everybody.
Yep.
And make sure everyone's fed even if they're done eating, and, you know, she's one of those. But yeah, so she's around a lot. And I don't know if you ever pick up on her either, but, if you do, just know that's her.
Is there anything specific that she's trying to, like, throughout the day, that she's trying to give me signs, anything like that you can see?
Yeah, let me check with her and see if could they do that? Let's see. Do you get ladybugs in weird places? Or do you see ladybugs at all?
Yes, occasionally during the summer, yes, we do. In weird spots.
Yeah, so the ones that are in weird spots, not your normal ones that are just like normal, like, but the ones in weird spots, those ones. That's just her. And they're in weird spots that you take notice.
Yes, because it's like very odd. Like, how does a ladybug get into here? Like, not like normal back door or by like somewhere where they'd be in and out. You're like in like a room or something. You're like, how how did they get here?
Exactly. And so those are the ones to pay attention to. And so when you see one of those, just say hi. Hey, Grandma, got it. I see it. Thank you. You know.
Okay.
And so those more with those type of signs, it's more just hellos and hey, I'm still here and I'm around. And you know, just acknowledge it when you see that. Let's see if I get anything else from there. I don't know who this is. Do you have a sister or a sister-in-law?
Yeah, sister-in-law. Yeah.
Sister-in-law. Is is she going through something like rough right now? Or something weird
Yeah.
that you're aware of? Yeah. Um, there's just a little bit of concern for this sister, or I'm sorry, your sister-in-law. There's a little bit of concern for her, and just wanting to kind of throw some extra love her way.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's open to any of this kind of stuff, but if she is, just mention that your grandmother had come through and just, I don't know, she just needs some extra understanding and love right now, I think. So if you can express that to her or give that to her somehow, it would be good for her. I don't know what it is she's going through right now, but it's just something that she's struggling with. And she just needs some extra love, a lot of extra love.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's see, what else? Anything else? I think that's it from Grandma. She's kind of giving me a big hug, like she's just kind of doing a big hug kind of thing. So that's just to express love to you, and just know she's around. Yeah, I guess. Do you have any specific questions for her before I let her go?
Specific for her.
I don't know. Just anything you want to ask her. You don't have to.
Is so when she passed, I didn't make it back to her funeral.
Okay.
That's kind of like a big weight on my shoulders. At least it has been for a while because I didn't see her when she actually passed.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, did she, maybe a more specific question is, I had my cousin hold the phone next to her while she was in her bed. Did she hear anything that I said to her? Like, did that question maybe asked?
Okay. Was she unconscious at the time?
Yes.
Because I'm feeling like she heard you, but not through the phone. Like, she was already kind of out. And so,
Yeah, they were pretty much saying that she was, like, gone and that she was just making a couple of sounds.
Yeah.
So I think she was already gone. It's just I think she was gone before they buried her. It's like that's what I felt, kind of like she was already almost on the other side.
Yeah, and that happens a lot, especially if someone's like in the hospital or ICU or something like that, or hospice right before. So like it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and so a lot of the communication I hear is from them being out. So yeah, so she even if you hadn't called, if you were talking to her or just talking in general, she would have heard you.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. So
It does.
so yes. And she's fine that you weren't there, and it's fine. Cause what's she saying? In her head, so funerals are more for the people that are still living. You know, so and it's so different when people cross over because the way spirits look at things are so different.
Gotcha.
And so it's not like she's upset that you weren't there, you know, and not because she doesn't care, but because she understands, and you know, does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So try not to feel guilty for not making it or not being there,
Okay.
which I know is easier said than done, but if you can kind of let that go, you'll feel a lot better, and she's going to be, I think, happier about it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So
Yes, it does.
yeah. So yeah, just try to let that go because, and it's fine. And do you have family giving you grief about it, or was there a family member that was kind of giving you crap about not knowing?
No, it's just I know how like family's important to her, so
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to make sure that she was okay with me not being there. That's the real thing. I really don't care what they were thinking. I know my family would react because it is something that they want you to be to, but it's more about her, for me,
Okay.
being understanding.
Okay, yeah. Because she was like, don't worry, you know, don't worry what they said, or don't worry. It's just something, cause I don't know, someone may have made a comment. If you ever hear about it, just blow it off.
Gotcha.
So, but she's good. She's good. So, yeah, she can let that one go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna check and see if anyone else wants to pop in, if that's okay with you.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Alright, so let me... Did one of the grandfathers, very specifically use a cane?
I'm trying to remember this.
For walking, like at some point, or have like a walking stick or something along those lines?
I think maybe, yes, one did. I think my grandpa, yes.
Okay. Because I've got one, and he's kind of walking. He's got like a cane that he was walking with. Partially because he felt like he needed it, but more so because I think he liked the way it looked. Because he kind of comes, he kind of comes across as one who, like, was a little bit meticulous about the way he looked and the way he took care of himself, as far as dressing and making sure he's cleaned up and that kind of thing. Does this sound like him? Does that make sense?
Yes,
Or
it
does
could
it
be
sound
my,
like someone else?
it could be my dad's, real father. He passed away when he was young, and,
Okay.
he was always, like what my grandma used to say, would be meticulous about how he looked. So yeah, it could be him.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know what this cane is, but it doesn't feel like he really needs it. It feels more like it's more of almost like an accessory more than anything else, whatever it is. But he just seems very meticulous about the way he took care of himself and the way he dressed, and he always wanted to make sure he looked good because he appearances were important to him, and and it's almost like he felt people would take him more seriously if he dressed well, for the things he was trying to accomplish in life.
I got the story on how he passed. It sounds like it was kind of an accident, like he was not feeling good. Um,
Uh-huh.
I don't know for sure, but like it was like sudden. It wasn't something that just was like long term.
Yeah.
It's like a sudden.
Yeah, it wasn't like a long drawn out illness. I feel like, because I'm feeling kind of, sick with a headache or whatever, but for whatever reason I'm feeling like there was an accident. So I'm not sure how that ties together. Like maybe he wasn't feeling good, it would cause him to have an accident of some sort, but it's like my head hurts, like it really hurts. um,
That's what he. That's what my grandma says. Like he had like a bad headache or something, and then he just kind of
okay.
passed.
Oh yeah, I think we've got the right guy then. This is him. So let's see. Let me see. So you never got to know him then, did you?
Never met him. He died when
Yeah,
my dad was really young.
yeah. Because he's kind of showing me you as like a small kid. Um, but without him, I'm trying to figure out. So like, it's like he came around a lot. Like he's witnessed your life. He knows you, even if you don't know him. He knows you because he's been around and he's witnessed everything, and he is and he's trying to keep an eye on your dad. You know, he's just been around, and
Gotcha.
it's So I think that's why he's trying to come through, is just because he's just, he never got that opportunity to, he didn't get that opportunity, obviously, as you were growing up, so he's just kind of stepping forward to let you know that, yes, he's been a part of your life, whether you've known it or not.
Any particular signs that he would give, by chance?
Yeah. So he's kind of shaking his head in his hands. He's like, no, like this, like he's not at the sign. No. And he kind of stays in the background. Yeah, so he's not the kind who would have been like, like your grandmother, coming around and playing with the kids and stuff. He's not like that. He just kind of steps back and observes. And,
Gotcha.
so he comes around, but he's not like
Interactive.
trying to interact. Yeah, he's not trying to interact. He's just around. That's interesting. Huh? But sometimes they're like that. Sometimes they're quieter, and especially if they were quiet in life. Sometimes they're still quiet in spirit.
Gotcha.
What else about him? He's not saying a whole lot else, so I think honestly, I think he just stopped in to say hi.
Okay.
And just to let you know that he knows you, whether you know it or not. Yeah, I think that's it for him. Yeah, I'm not feeling him as strong now. I think he's backing off a little bit.
Okay.
So, okay, so let me see who else. Do iguanas mean anything to you?
Guans.
Like an iguana?
I guess. Are you saying Mexican symbol? The core? No.
A little bit, vaguely.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see where this goes.
Okay.
Someone just flashed an iguana. I just got an iguana, like flashed at me, and I'm not sure why. Do you have another grandpa that used to wear kind of, it almost feels kind of like Western wear, where there's like a hat and a vest, but the vest is worn open. And he's kind of in jeans and like a white shirt, but with a vest and like a hat.
Western wear.
Not like he's a dandy cowboy or anything, but just like, I'm seeing like this guy and he's wearing jeans and like a white long sleeve button up shirt and kind of I don't know if it's black or brown, I can't tell, but it's kind of a vest, like almost like a leather vest, but it's worn open, it's not like buttoned up or anything, it's open, and then he's got like this hat, and it's not like a cowboy, it's not like a Stetson hat, it's just a,
like
hat of some sort.
just like a normal like baseball type hat type of. Is that what you're coming with?
No, not like a baseball, no, not like a baseball hat. I mean, it's got like a rim that goes all the way around the hat, but it's not all pointy like a typical cowboy hat would be. It's more flat. And it's kind of beat up. And he's got, and I'm seeing him as older, like he's kind of weathery looking, and he's got a bit of a mustache that's got like black and gray in it. Does this sound like anybody?
No.
And he's kind of, who is this guy? And there's something with an iguana with this guy. I don't know what, this is weird.
Where is he originally from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Because it doesn't feel, honestly, it doesn't feel like it's like a whole bunch of generations ago or anything. It feels like the oldest, he might be like a great grandfather type generation, like back that far, but no further.
Okay.
And you might just need to write that one down. That might come up later
Sure.
with something, or someone might mention it. But he's showing himself, and there's something with an iguana with him. I don't know if he had one, or if maybe there was something about iguanas, like, symbolically for him. So I kind of feel like he had his own, I feel like he worked for himself, like he had his own business or something, and did well with it. Hold on, I'm going to see if he gives me anything else. somebody. Like there was an altercation and he shot somebody and he got in a lot of trouble for it. So he's like offering up kind of a white rose as like an apology. He's sorry he did that. And he's sorry for the grief he caused for his family and for the people, you know, the family for the other guy. And why he's coming through for you, I'm not sure. If you're not aware of him, you know, maybe someone else is. But like, write that one down. That one sounds like that could be really interesting.
Does he have a name by chance?
Um,
Is he flashing like maybe a letter?
yeah, I wish. Let me see. Like, I don't get a lot of names, but let me see if I can get anything from him. I think maybe R. There might be an R. I don't know if that's first or last name though. Um, yeah, I very rarely get names, and like the one time I got like a full name and it was very clear was because that's what the gal wanted. Like it was,
Gotcha.
that was the mom's sign for this gal that this happened with. But normally I don't get a lot of names or letters even. So, but R popped up a couple of times, so I'm gonna go with R.
Okay.
But I don't know. Yeah. But you just kind of file that one away because that might come up in conversation or something later. That might make sense later.
Okay.
But he just kind of popped in and the whole reason he popped in was just to say he was sorry. And he's sorry for any grief he caused anybody from doing that. But yeah, it's like he shot somebody. They got in an altercation and just, that was it. He was pretty fired up.
Gotcha.
Okay, so let's let him go back. Do you have any female relatives that may have died younger? So there's a gal that's coming through, and she's got kind of longer dark hair, and but she's younger. Like I'm gonna say probably in her 20s.
No, not that I can remember.
No? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let her go then too. And sometimes that'll happen too, where spirits pop in and there's no relation at all. At all. So, okay. anyone else is coming through. Is there anyone else you want me to try for real quick, or?
Yeah, my
No, what?
grandpa Richard.
Grandpa Richard. Um, I don't know if this is him or not. I've got an older male, but he's coming through kind of, he's not coming through very strong. Um, and he, did he cough a lot
Yes.
or have a lung problem? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So he's like I just see him coughing and my lungs hurt. Like, maybe this is him. Come through. Come stronger. Did he actually pass from a lung disease?
Yeah, I believe so. It was lung related.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's, this is him. He's just kind of waving. He's not really. Was he quiet?
Yes. Very reserved.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not really wanting to chat a whole lot. He's just kind of waving. I think more as a acknowledgement that yeah, he's here and he's only coming through to say hi because you asked him to. um, um, he's just kind of shrugging, like he doesn't even know what to say, or he just
That would be him.
okay.
Yep.
So,
Is
he
he
seems nice enough, though.
What's that?
He seems nice enough.
Is he
Not catty.
is he upset with me at all?
No. No, I kind of feel like he might have been at one point, like when he was still around. I don't even know if that's the right word for it. Like upset, I don't know if that's the right word for it. It's kind of, but like now, yeah, now they don't carry that over really. And they see things a little bit bit more clearly, and so he's just, I don't know, it's like he's over it. Whatever it was, um, he's over it. Why do I keep seeing like these flashy blue lights, like these really bright lights, with him?
Oh, love to gamble.
Does that make
He loved to play. He loved to go. He loved to go to the boats and play the slot machines.
Okay. I was like, there's all these like flashing lights, and I don't know why, but they're just flashing around.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because they're really annoying, and I get really annoyed at casinos. That makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, no, so he's not like upset with you or anything now. No, he's good. He's in a good place. And since he's still flashing these lights at me, I think he still likes to gamble.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he still likes to gamble. He still likes to go do what he likes to do. That's funny. Anything else for him specifically
No.
that you want to ask? Okay. Because he's just very quiet. He's not really.
That's usually that's kind of how he was. Like you'd have to like ask him. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then he'd
Yeah.
respond and carry a conversation.
Okay. Kind of one of those like yes and no guys, and then he's done with the conversation. All right. I'll let him know. Okay. And then was there one more person or somebody else that we were?
My aunt Hope.
I'll try it. Okay. I'll try her real quick. Okay, with her, I don't know if this is her. I'm seeing lots and lots and lots of flowers, like everywhere. Just flowers everywhere. Kind of more like a garden versus like bases of them. It feels like they're like all growing outside in various places. Did she like the garden by any chance that you know of, or did she have anything to do with lots and lots and lots of flowers?
I can't really recall that
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Let's put it up. Does she have heart problems?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Because my heart hurts. Usually if my heart hurts, it's usually, like if I feel sad at the same time, it usually indicates heartbreak, but I'm not feeling sad, so I feel more like it's like a physical ailment, a heart problem, with her. weird of. Like, she's not showing herself to me at all. I'm just kind of getting sensations and, like, flashes of other things.
Okay.
Did she pass recently?
No.
Been a while. Okay. I wonder why. Did she die in childhood? Was there a little girl that died?
No.
Okay. I don't know who this little girl is. There's some little girl that's popping in now. Because I can kind of see her face, and she's got like straight shoulder length hair and like bangs that hang just straight down. So I'd say she's probably like in like somewhere in that like 5 to 7 years old age range. I don't know who this is. Do you know anybody that lost a child like at that age?
No.
Or a daughter?
No. I can't think of.
No. Okay. She might just be popping in too then. Unfortunately.
What else did she say, by chance? Do you know? And
What?
anything else that she's trying to get across or convey?
The girl?
Yes.